If you could all please make your way to the seating located behind me. We will begin shortly.
Roleplay the fuck out of this, Frigo. I'm ready for it.
Do we have everyone here?
Aye.
Did you arg? Welcome to the 2020 Mustafar Mayor Ceremony. Fuck everybody. I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin in 10 seconds.
Well,
welcome to the primary debate between Killer Man 1 and Fab the Duck Out. I mean, Mr. Beet Root.
The Mr. Beet Root to you.
I'm your moderator, Spider Ego. Welcome all who have come traveling far across the land. We will begin shortly as soon as the crossbow gets put away. Fantastic. Fantastic. Excuse me, sir. No littering.
Is eating allowed?
They're on beetroots.
What?
As we break into a new dawn of this server of Mustafar, we must name a mayor. But before that takes place, we leave both candidates the stage for an opening word. The Mr. Beet Root, would you like to begin?
As the official representative of the Mr. Beet Root, I would like to read a statement that he has prepared.
Wait,
The Mr. Beet... I'll read it in his voice too, just to be fair. Hello! I am the Mr. Beet Root. So I will begin by reading my statement. No, that's too much. I can't do that. Yeah, that's already painful for me. The Mr. Beet Root be sending his regards on a reason why he's not attending tonight's debate. He seems to have forgotten the way of the seas in regards to the rules of never trust a pirate. In order for him to be making an appearance now and in the future, his holder, Quartermaster Alistair, requests a diamond block and a book of mending to use for his desired purposes. Should the demands not be met, then election will have to be held with only one candidate remaining. Choose wisely. And at that note, I have to go, for an undetermined reason, to my chest at home.
Is it over?
Shit just turned sideways real fast.
As the Mr. Beet Root is being
if everybody would like to
with,
follow me real, please. I got something to be showing.
I'll speak on behalf of Mr.
Okay.
Beet Root.
well, I don't think we're supposed to leave the White House.
Yeah, what?
You can
the
return
hell?
in just a few seconds.
Okay. Everybody, please follow
Quartermaster Alistair.
Quartermaster Alistair? Don't mind us, citizens. This is official government business.
Totally according to plan. It checks out.
Anyone that is to interject will be murdered.
I would refrain from pushing that button ever so yet till you see where it may go to. Why don't you come on down here? Take a little peek.
What the fuck is going on? This is just a debate. This isn't even the election. This isn't even...
What the hell?
What in the dick?
Is
No,
this free TNT for Mr. Beet Root?
I'm not going in there.
That is not a good idea.
I'm just gonna need my demands to be made sure
Stay
they're
out
met.
here. As your advisor, I advise you to stay right there. Getting...
This thing won't even
Why
work.
the hell is all the TNT over by my base?
Get back to the right house. Get back to the right house. Kamikaze gonna happen right here, right now, guys. Get out of there.
Oh, what does this button do?
Nothing.
Oh shit!
Governed citizens shall be
God
exterminated.
damn it.
You didn't even give me time to meet your demands.
Don't worry, that was not the real Mr. Beet Root. That was just a
Tribute.
display.
This is just a tribute.
We may
I'm
return to the
I'm
debate
stuck.
with the truth of what
stuck
may
in this
not
hole.
happen. But rest assured, the real Mr. Beet Root is still in a pirate's possession.
Oh, that was just a warning shot.
That was just a warning.
Okay.
Of what?
How are these demands to be met? Is there a location I have to go to, or can I just give you this shit right now? Because I got them both.
Give me that shit right now.
All right.
Here you go,
Give
Warlord.
me that shit right now.
Where are you? Are you back at the
Yeah.
right house?
This way, Warlord. Warlord, I got you.
Debate I have ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Well, already a bomb threat.
I don't know
That was
what's
the first
going on
question
anymore.
asked.
Well, thanks
I feel
to the
like
giant
Darky
hole
just
next
really
to my
won.
house, there goes the fucking property value.
All part of the master plan.
Alright, I'm gonna need to know where an end chest
When I
is.
moved in.
It's top of the right house.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking it. This feels nice. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. That's perfect.
Okay then.
Now we can continue with our debate.
Hey,
It's
where's my
canon
mic?
now.
The Mr. Beet Root has finalized his opening statement. We'll lead the stage over to Tara Vizsla. Would you like to speak your truth?
I mean, beetroot shenanigans. You not see that? Where is Mr. Beetroot? He can't even be here tonight to talk for himself, let alone be a good mayor, do things around town, make sure people aren't placing TNT by people's bases.
Better.
As my opening line, I would just like to say I will always be here for all my townspeople, not out having affairs.
I would like a rebuttal, please.
What are you talking about?
Opening statements cannot be rebutted.
Okay.
You watch your tone.
Is it my turn?
If we could keep the audience
Nope,
down,
nobody can talk unless we're asked questions.
Is your opening statement complete?
Mine's complete. Mine's complete.
Would the Mr. Beetroot like a chance to explain what just occurred?
Well, of course! I'd like to start out by saying I knew nothing about any TNT buried anywhere. It is just like my opponent to throw false allegations around about extramarital affairs and exploding the town, and that's just not fair for poor little Mr. Beetroot, okay? And he's gone. Wait a minute.
Is your opening statement complete, Mr. Beetroot?
As the mayor, rightfully, I will take my place as supreme leader, like you all want me to. I will ensure that everyone has fair rations of cookies, and I can protect you in battle with my beetroot powers. That is the end of my opening statement.
As we end the opening statement segment of this debate, we will enter the actual debate. Starting off with a few simple icebreaker questions, we will begin. Starting with you, Tara Vizsla. Are cats better than dogs?
100%.
Boo.
Would you care to elaborate?
Are you allowed to banter?
Well,
Banter.
I mean, are you talking about ocelots or are you talking about regular cats?
This is your answer. It's
Well,
a
I
simple
mean-
question.
I
Cats or dogs?
I myself prefer cats. I mean, have nothing against dogs. If you want dogs, you have all the right as a Mustafarian to own a dog. Whatever you prefer. Ocelots, dogs. If you want to have a little bird or whatever you can find, you can have whatever you want. So, prefer cats. a good buddy of mine, Warlord Joey Ferrari, has gave me a present of 3 ocelots, and I do enjoy them. I do. So,
And that is time. Moving on to the Mr. Beet Root. Are cats better than dogs?
Yes, of course beetroots are superior to all other forms of life. Why would you propose such a question? It is only for your measly mind that you couldn't comprehend a better answer or a better question. My opponent here says that cats are superior to dogs. I contend that they are both inferior to the superior beetroot and all vegetable kind.
Boo.
Mr. Beet Root.
As I think the question was not understood fully, we will move on to more important questions. We will begin with the Mr. Beet Root on this one.
Okay.
With 60 seconds of explanation after the question has been asked, and it will be placed on a timer. Interruptions will be interjected, and they will be written off the record. Does everyone understand these rules?
No.
No.
Fantastic. As we get started. For the people of Mustafar, a primary concern is the supply of elytras and netherite. What will you do as mayor to ensure it is equal across the lands? The Mr. Beet Root, could you start?
Why, yes, I would love to. Firstly, elytras are for the elite. That's why you can almost spell the word. So, as a beetroot not able to use an elytra, I will bring no elytras to anyone. You're all on your own. Okay? Go get your own damn elytras. That's not my job. Okay. That's it.
Moving to Tara, Vizna, what is your opinion on the providing of elytras and or netherite blocks?
well, me personally, I think everybody should have elytra and netherite, whether you work hard for it or you get it or you trade for it. I think everybody should have it. And me personally, I have a guy that works for me. He's my great pal, Iceman. He definitely could do some trading with you if you needed elytra or netherite. He's there. So if you don't want to do the hard work, as long as you have something, you could trade him. I'm sure he will work with you. So anybody, not trying to promote Zach's sales, but come on up here, Zach. Come on up here. Give him a bow.
Boo.
Get your
Boo.
netherite. Get your netherite and elytra
Boo.
right here. From Zach.
Corporate interest. Boo.
I'll take 10.
Moving on to our next question. With the recent influx of creepers amongst the land of Mustafar, what do you plan on doing about the problem? Starting with you, Tara.
Well, one thing I do want to help, which I've always been there to help a majority of people. I mean, Cody usually doesn't need help building anything, but if he does, I help. But I feel like the majority of you have been there to help you either get what you need to build whatever you're trying to do, or like Sandman, I helped build that road with him over to his house.
Didn't ask for it.
Because that's how I just do things without even being told or asked for it. I just do it out of the kindness of my heart, bud. Just do it out of the kindness of my heart.
I like feeling empowered. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have.
But anyways, I would like to have everybody start building more properties around town just to help light up the area. The more light we get to this town, the less creepers we'll get.
Yeah! Fuck yeah,
Would the
fuck
Mr.
Danny
Beet Root
rocks.
like to respond
Fucking rocks,
or have
guys.
his own answer to that question?
What was the second part of that?
Would you like to respond or have your own answer to that question?
I would like an answer, of course.
Okay.
So, on the question of beetroots above creepers, I can tell you that beetroots are far superior than creepers, and just my being here should be a deterrent enough. If not, I can employ thousands and thousands of cats. I know a guy. He has a couple. They're a very friendly gay couple, but they do reproduce, and they would be willing to mate for the goodness of this country. I mean, town.
Disgusting.
I mean, city.
He doesn't
And-
even know the name of the city.
Mustafar, leader of the, Lions and Lion King. Mufasa. Yeah, yeah.
False.
Yes. And we all have cookies. Ah, okay.
Okay. As we move into more direct questions, we will start with you, the Mr. Beet Root.
Nope.
We will start with you, Terra Vizsla.
Power move.
There have been a recent issue, if you will, involving theft of goods. And upon realization, the individual that said he was allegedly stole from was found to be dishonest. How will you prevent this from occurring again in Mustafar?
Well, that's a hard subject for me.
Ah, buck up, Buttercup.
See, the guy that was stolen from used to be one of my best friends. He worked for me. He's a good guy. But I try to do my best for this city, keeping an eye out for shady stuff going on. But there will always be the underground markets that will spring up, and I try to do my best with them. And that's all I can do for you, is try my very best to make sure the theft is kept to absolute zero. If there is theft, I try to figure it out. And if I do find the culprit, there will be swift action.
If you could please refrain from the buckets, or else we will all turn on you and murder you in this place right very moment. Kill him. I have no control. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. That's not... No. Please, order in the court. There will be order in the court.
You called for it.
I just want people to stop putting water because it's taking me off my podium. And
That
Mr.
crossbow?
Beetroot, would you like to respond?
What was the question?
It was not directed towards you, sir. It was a question directed towards...
Then why would I respond, idiot?
Okay.
Did
Next
you just
question.
Take my boat? I have done nothing. Leave me the fuck alone.
Joey has your bow. I don't
I
have the
didn't
bow.
take it.
I think our moderator's incompetent.
I gave him a bow.
Next question. For you, the Mr. Beetroot.
No.
It has recently been
Okay.
uncovered that you have had not only an affair, but issues with your wife and secret lover. With these personal...
I would like to interrupt and just address those allegations immediately. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That was not the question, sir.
Oh,
The,
yeah, okay. Go on.
the question was, with these issues in your personal life, how do you think you can manage...
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Again, sir, that was not the question. How
Oh.
do you think that with those issues at hand, you can take care of 10 other lives?
Well, everybody knows my personal life's kind of shit. You might have read about it, but other than that, I'm pretty swell guy.
Is it true, Mr. Beetroot, that you, in fact, took 7 trips to the end just this month?
Well, I would call it more of like one extended vacation. I didn't really mean to get lost, but I ended up there and I couldn't find my way back, and I was just lost and lonely, and many of you can relate to this. You might also have slept with an artichoke and ruined your beetroot marriage and estranged your son. And I know that you can relate. No, I did not have sexual intercourse with that woman.
So you did or you did not?
I didn't. Did not have sexual relations with that artichoke. I have nothing more to say. I plead the fifth.
Would you like to respond, sir?
I feel like it's just a little...
Does anybody have some water? It's getting really hot in here. Please, I need water. Oh, God.
He can't answer the townspeople's questions.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Minimal.
You are not answering my questions.
He asked me.
Please keep the outbursts to a low, please.
Sorry. My beetroot blood flows strong and proud.
Passion can be appreciated, but it can be too much at times. We need each speaker to have a moment of time where no one else is speaking. Would you like to respond again?
I just don't like how Mr. Beetroot isn't being honest with you, Mustafarians. He's dancing around your questions when you just want answers.
Our next question will be introduced.
Bullshit.
What the fuck are you doing with this sign back here, bro? What are you doing? Sit the fuck down.
Kill him! Kill him! He said that, not me. He said that.
The Mr. Beetroot.
Yeah.
With the current allegations against you and your
What?
wife of murdering an individual within city limits, what rules do you plan to enforce within Mustafar?
Wait.
Of the citizens?
Who died?
There's a fucking Enderman right there.
No, that's our private judge. Don't went in your boat and then disappeared. You smell like shit.
He's underneath.
What allegations are you referring to specifically?
The murder of Miss Artichoke.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain yourself. What do you mean? She's alive, right? She's alive, right? What do you mean murder? What do you mean murder?
Your wife,
Give me answers.
Your wife killed Miss Artichoke. You know that, correct?
No, she would never do that to me. I mean, she is a bitch, but she would never do that to me.
All I can think about is like the Mr. Beetroot is like on Fab's vertebrae on his neck, and it's like embedded in his spine, and it's just controlling his body.
Hey, give it!
It's chaotic as
The
fuck.
same question will be directed towards you, Tara. With the recent allegations against Mr. and Mrs. Beetroot for the death of Miss Artichoke, how do you plan to protect the citizens of Mustafar with these detrimental times of crime, violence, and theft?
This is the first time I'm hearing of death by Mr. Beetroot.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of weird.
And if I do win this election, the first thing I'm going to do is lock him up. He's going away.
Excuse me?
We got a brand new deal for that. Fuck yeah, Danny
he will get a fair trial, but if he's guilty, he's getting locked up for a long time.
Have you seen these debates? There's gonna be no fair trial.
I'm just kidding, Mustafarians. You fucking know what you people I know what you want. You want to see Mr. Beet Root die. Go
Yeah, sand in every hole.
The android is melting down.
May I respond?
Cool, man. This is my favorite boat.
You may respond. 30 seconds.
Firstly, I would like to say that I am also just learning of my mistress's untimely death, and I
So you do have a
no, I did not have alleged mistress. I misspoke. What was the question?
You were responding.
Oh,
That was the
right,
question.
right. Yes, I, Mr. Beet Root, am far superior. In every way.
Sorry.
Back to Kara. We will introduce a new question involving the rules that will be set forth in Mustafar. As far as server-wide, you cannot fully, lawfully introduce a system to the whole server. But within the city limits of Mustafar, what rules do you plan to introduce?
I mean, I don't want to call them so much rules, just ways we've always been on. We've always been a helpful town, always been able to do fair trades. I want to keep that going. I want to keep the theft to a minimum. I can't stop it 100% as much as I want to, but I want to keep it to a minimum. I want to put heavy, what's the word I'm looking for? Heavy consequences for stealing. But just keep up the nice town. I'm fucking stepping over myself here.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Everybody's
You wanted peace and quiet. You got it.
I just want to keep up the good trades, keep people from stealing. I want to keep Mustafar growing. I don't want to make it a law that everybody needs to help build, but if we can get more buildings, just builds in general, that just brings life to the city. And I want to promote that.
Very
Higher
good.
taxes.
I'd like a rebuttal.
What are you rebuttaling, Mr.
I
Beetle?
could not fucking talk there. I got stage fright. I'm sorry.
I agree with everything he said. He should mandate people to build wherever they want. Except for only where he wants them to. End of story. Okay, I agree.
The Mr. Beet Root. The
God,
question,
Mr. Beet Root.
the question will be asked to you as well. What rules, if any, will you apply to the server or city limits to ensure an overall peaceful, happy, and friendly playing experience?
Good, I have a prepared response for this. La-di-da, da-da-da. The Beet Root Nation is worldwide. We have no limits, we have no jurisdiction. We will rule the land forever and ever, wherever you go. La-di-da-da-da. Alright.
I like it. I like it.
I like that. I like that.
Chaos seems to be
Yeah.
winning.
A vote for beer is a vote for anarchy.
Moving on. The city limits.
God damn, how long is this gonna take? I gotta go see my wife. I think she might have killed does anyone know where my wife is?
I have
I mean-
a question.
Me and Joey are double dicking.
At this moment, if
I
the
don't think he
audience
knows.
would like to message Spider Ego in private chat, your
It doesn't
questions
work.
will be read. Moving in to the first text-in question, coming in from a unknown individual.
Murky.
Wasn't me.
Who are the candidates' wives voting for? We'll start with you, the Mr. Beet Root.
Well, of course, my wife is very loyal to me and would never, ever do anything behind my back, especially to put my election in jeopardy. She would never do that. And so, for that reason, I'm pretty sure she doesn't hate me. She does not hate me, and she will be voting for the Mr. Beet Root.
Same thing back to you.
Love, are you voting for me?
Yeah.
That's all you need to know right there.
Sounded coerced.
Perfect. The next question we have comes in from another anonymous writer. Would you consider your penis small, medium, or large? Adding to that,
Oh my gosh, not
what
this
is your
question.
preferred pubic hairstyle? I'll start with you, Tara.
My penis size
Yes.
and the way I style my pubes.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
Takes off pants.
It's so big he's gotta walk away.
I had to
Yes.
unravel it. I'm sorry, folks. Of course, I got my pubes just in a heart with a thunderbolt going through it.
I knew it.
Impressed.
Oh shit, I need to calm down.
Cyberpunk doesn't have that option.
Unroll your dick.
It's only got small, medium, or large, and only
Rebuttal!
no arrow
Rebuttal!
lightning bolt.
Moving on to
I've seen it, and it's not as big as he says it is.
You seen it? You seen it?
And what about you, the Mr. Beetroot? Penis size and pubic hair style of choice.
As you know, beets are far superior to any other organism. We can produce by cloning, by asexual production, by sexual production, and everything in between. And we don't wear clothes. We bear it all on the outside. Check out my pubes. They're the green stuff that's hanging off my head.
What's the little
Son of a
thingy?
bitch, you.
What's the little thingy on the other end?
That, I don't really want to get into that.
What happened to this one?
We just want to talk
Why is this
about,
one so tiny?
we just want to, the pubes are really where you want to focus your attention.
If you guys will look to the center of stage, you will now see the actual Mr. Beetroot representation of penis size.
Damn! That's big.
I can't see it. I can't see it. It's too small. That's a spider eye. Oh, Beet has spider eyes.
Excuse me, I may have to take care of some personal issues.
Next question
briefly,
comes in.
okay,
No. No. You
can we-
cannot
No.
leave, sir.
No.
I'd like to call a recess in the court.
No. This is not. This is just a.
Are you
debate.
sure?
This is a friendly debate.
Are you sure?
We're not. Yes.
I need
I'm
another
positive.
beer. I mean beetroot juice.
After this next question, we will take a small intermission break.
Oh, thank God.
This next question comes in from another anonymous source. What about the shit that's floating in the seas the other day? I found 10 beetroots floating and killing sea creatures.
Yeah,
Tari, or whatever the fuck your name. I assume that question's for
Tara.
you. Terry, I assume that question is for you.
Terry, this move.
Terry. Call him Terry.
Terry, do you by chance have an answer to that question?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. Verbatim, this anonymous writer sent in, what about the shit that's floating in the seas? The other day I found 10 beetroots floating, killing sea creatures.
Well, you know, I'm not a huge supporter of beetroot, so I don't know what they're doing out there. But as you can
Shocker.
see, with the trident in my hand, I'm a huge fan of the seas and keeping the fish safe unless we're fishing them, using them for dinner, lunch, breakfast, not wasting them, killing our seas. That is it.
Yeah, Danny, this is part of C. Fuck yeah.
Huh?
I would like a rebuttal.
Ridiculous.
Rebuttal?
Your trident, it does not look as cool as you think it does. Okay.
Stop, Mr. Beet Root. You don't even have a trident. You're just a Beet Root.
Next question is sent in from an anonymous source. Actually, they left a signature. MM. I don't think I can read this on the air. I don't think I can read this on the air.
I'll read it. Oh shit, that's bad. No, I'm not reading that.
Yeah, this
It's
is
okay,
it's pretty
Our
fucked up.
censorship is actually we're allowed to do one crazy thing on live
We-
television, so you're allowed to.
Okay.
We'll cut the commercial and we'll do it off air.
Alright, cut the
Fantastic.
commercial. I gotta take a fucking break. You fucking, how do you... Your bladders must be huge!
Is this true that your next strategy, Tear, is aliens versus predators? And would you care to elaborate how illegal immigrants are going to be fighting against pedophiles in your next segment of Alien versus Predators?
I have absolutely no comment on that. This is the first I'm learning about it. I'm gonna need my people to go over it and review it and give me more information.
Make you a good new mayor. The Mr. Beet Root, we'll start with you.
Okay, so you've all heard about my shady history and allegedly sleeping with an artichoke, according to my candidate, and apparently caught up in a murder scandal that I had no idea about, and maybe wasn't here for most of Mustafar's development, being caught in the end, but because Beet Roots are far superior in every way, I know and I trust that the citizens of Mustafar will see it in their hearts to vote, not just once, but multiple times for the Mr. Beet Root!
Anarchy.
Oh wait, not supposed to be clapping.
Would you like to rebuttal or respond to that same question?
All I have to say is I'm gonna continue doing what I've done for the city, helping people, moving people along, helping people, newcomers to our city get started. I'm always gonna be here. If you ever need anything, if you ever need anything built, if you ever need resources, if you ever just need a person to talk to,
You're really ruining your closing statement. Yeah.
I'll be here.
What about llamas?
Fuck llama.
And our next question comes in to you, Tear, from another anonymous source. Where did you hide the body? Directed towards Terry.
Say that again?
It was directed towards Terry. I'm not sure what that means, but directed towards Terry. Where did you hide the body?
Body of what? Fish, llamas.
It was incomplete.
Well, I ate the fish. If cows, ate the cows. Llamas, I fucking murdered them because llamas are cancer.
Nothing but
on
hide. Hide and lead.
Good answer. Our next question comes in from another anonymous source. You're in a wrestling ring, and a wave of 9-year-olds are storming the ring. How many 9-year-olds can you take on at once?
Almost won!
I'm sorry,
What did you say? What did you say?
Almost won!
They don't like their veggies.
Would you like to respond?
All of them. Fuck them kids.
And I'm sorry, but we're going to have to immediately divert to the next question, as it has been a popular entry by 3 other private messengers.
Uh-oh.
Do you, Laika, do the cha-cha like
a
a sissy girl?
Sissy girl, yes. I love to do the cha-cha like a sissy girl.
Danny, you like to do the cha-cha. Look,
I like do the cha-cha like a sissy girl.
Cha-cha.
Danny, guys, everybody sucks. Fuck Beet Root. Sick and go eat a turd, man.
He didn't sound like a robot one time through that.
Why?
Man.
Why
I'm
of all
so
the times?
thankful. I'm so thankful he did.
We will be taking in 2 more questions, and then we will be summing up the first and only mayor debate of Mustafar.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly what?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Exactly. Next question coming in, again, anonymously. If you could, would you shit a brick or it a brick? I'm sorry? Eat a brick. Eat a brick.
Eat a brick.
Literally, like, as the message is coming in, they auto-corrected it. Then another one underneath it.
Tell us who it was so we can make fun of him.
Fuck off, Murky.
No one will ever know.
I don't know who it was. I can't tell.
Dex sent in a message anonymously
Answer the damn
to
question.
Frigo.
Answer the question.
He's like,
The question
he
was,
said that so
again,
he can make fun of him.
if you
Exactly.
could. If, the question was, if you could, would you shit a brick or eat a brick?
Shit that fucker.
Yes!
That is correct.
That's actually,
All
that is
correct
correct.
answers. All correct answers.
Alright, bye.
He didn't even take him with him.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's
Eat him!
valuable.
Eat him! Eat him!
I can't, I'm full.
Eat him!
I
Somebody eat
can't,
him!
I can't, I'm full.
It's like a piranhas.
Oh, Killer Man's got him.
He's got the Mr. Beet Root. Fucking eat his head off, dude.
I have like
Eat his head
50
off.
Beet Roots, so that's not really fair. I don't
Eat
know.
all of them.
I don't know.
Thank
how,
you
if I-
for attending the 2020 Mayor Debate for Mustafar. I'm Spiderigo. I'm Spiderigo, and we'll see ya at the election votes tomorrow.
Mr. Beaver 2020